The Sabbath is a symbol of our relationship with Christ. It's not just what we do, it's connection. It's that special time of connecting with Christ. So even though we're resting on this end, but it's also to rejuvenate us spiritually, because you go so much during the week and you're so busy and you're just so caught up in everything, social media or whatever. This is the time to pull back and really, it's like I look at it like date night with the Lord, date time with the Lord, because you get
date day.
So it starts with Sunset Friday and goes to Sunset Saturday, but it's your time to actually plug into the Lord and rest from all of the distractions that we have during the week. The Sabbath is a symbol of our relationship with Christ.
And the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, Speak also to the children of Israel, saying, Surely my Sabbaths you shall keep, for it is a sign between me and you throughout your generations, that you may know that I am the Lord who sanctifies you.
The Sabbath was a sign between Moses and God. That is, God and the signatory ethnic nation of Israel throughout their generations. Being located at the center of the Ten Commandments, it was given as a symbol to identify those who were party to the first contract, the Old Covenant. Let's read the companion text, Deuteronomy chapter 5, verses 1 through 3. And Moses called all Israel and said to them, Hear, O Israel, the statutes and judgments which I speak in your hearing today, that you may learn them and be careful to observe them. The Lord our God made a covenant with us in Horeb. The Lord did not make this covenant with our fathers, but with us, those who are here today, all of us who are alive. If you are not of the ethnic generations, a descendant of those who were alive for ratification, then you are not bound by the terms of the first covenant. And if you are not bound by its terms, that is, as Paul says, the whole, all 613 laws, you should not be wearing its symbol. Could you imagine claiming to be in a marriage contract, even going so far as wearing the symbol of that contract on your finger as proof of your marriage to a person who never met you? True, a Gentile who was not of the ethnic generations alive and present at Sinai could be initiated into the contract by circumcision. But Paul has words for the Gentile who would consider such a thing after the old contract's fulfillment by Jesus Christ. Mark my words. I, Paul, tell you that if you let yourselves be circumcised, Christ will be of no value to you at all. Again, I declare to every man who lets himself be circumcised that he is obligated to obey the whole law. You, who are trying to be justified by the law, have been alienated from Christ. You have fallen away from grace. Initiation into the Old Covenant by circumcision is an act of apostasy because it is a denial that Jesus fulfilled the law, the covenant, the contract. And if the contract remains unfulfilled, then Jesus was a false Messiah who neither fulfilled the law nor the prophets. Now there is a new covenant, a new contract, which the Adventist Church has purposely obscured so to confound its followers because, for this reason, Christ is the mediator of a new covenant, that those who are called may receive the promised eternal inheritance. Eternal life is only by means of the new covenant, not the old, and for that reason, the mission of the church is to take people out of the new, away from the inheritance of life, and back to the old where no salvation is found. The new covenant has a new symbol, signifying our relationship with Christ, a symbol of the bride's marriage to Christ, and this symbol is articulated in Luke chapter 22. And he took bread, gave thanks and broke it, and gave it to them, saying, This is my body given for you. Do this in remembrance of me. In the same way, after the supper, he took the cup, saying, This cup is the new covenant in my blood, which is poured out for you. Now imagine showing up on date day as a bride to Jesus wearing the ring of another marriage, the symbol of devotion to another man. How do you think Jesus would feel about this? Out of the mouths of Adventist pastors.
What is the covenant? The 10 Commandments.
All right, the other was temporary and transitional, and that, of course, is the Old Covenant.
By calling this covenant new, he has made the first one obsolete, and what is obsolete and outdated will soon disappear. The Old Covenant, the 10 Commandments, the Sabbath, was temporary and transitional. If you are the bride of Christ, you will wear the ring of the new marriage covenant and not the symbol of devotion to another man.
The Sabbath is a symbol of our relationship with Christ. It's not just what we do.
Then they asked him, What must we do to do the works God requires? Jesus answered, The work of God is this, to believe in the one he has sent. However, to the one who does not work, but trusts God, who justifies the ungodly, their faith is credited as righteousness. And if by grace, then it cannot be based on works. If it were, grace would no longer be grace. I leave you with these observations. May God have mercy on all and preserve our souls for a better day.